More than 76,000 illegal aliens tried to breach our southern border in the month of February alone. Border Patrol is now forced to release migrants into the streets due to overcrowding. We have a crisis at the border that only Congress can fix by reforming asylum laws and building a border wall. And yet, this is Democrats in Congress this morning eating fried chicken for breakfast. The top law enforcement agency in our nation, the FBI, spied on a presidential candidate because they didn't like his political views. If the government can target a presidential candidate for his politics, they can target you too, and me, or any member of Congress. And yet, this is Democrats in Congress this morning eating fried chicken for breakfast. $500 million of our tax money is poured into the coffers of Planned Parenthood every single year, as Planned Parenthood commits over 320,000 abortions every year. That's over 875 unborn babies aborted every single day, all year long. And yet, this is Democrats in Congress this morning eating fried chicken for breakfast. Over 130 people in America are dying every day from the raging opioid crisis in our nation, as drug smugglers exploit the migrant crisis on our border to traffic their deadly drugs into the hands of American victims. And yet, this is Democrats in Congress this morning eating fried chicken for breakfast. After 2 years of Democrats screaming about foreign interference in our election and Russian meddling, we have evidence of other foreign nationals meddling in our elections. 14% of illegal aliens say they are illegally registered to vote in our country. Plus, we have evidence of voter fraud actually being committed in our elections. Now, Congress can fix this problem this quick if they investigate or if we pass voter ID laws. And yet, this is Democrats in Congress this morning eating fried chicken for breakfast. There are corrupt government employees who cannot be fired, even if they don't do their job, even if they commit a crime, even if they put their head down on their desk and take a 3-hour nap in the middle of the workday. It's up to Congress to deliver civil service reform and fix this. And yet, this is Democrats in Congress this morning eating fried chicken for breakfast. We are $22 trillion in debt. Social Security and Medicare are on the brink of going bankrupt if Congress doesn't act. And yet, this is Democrats in Congress this morning eating fried chicken for breakfast. This is what happens when you lie to the American people for 2 years about Trump-Russia collusion, and when your lie falls apart, you refuse to let it go. This is what happens. You're reduced to a moron eating fried chicken for breakfast on the floor of the House of Representatives. Just let it go, liberals. You lost, period. President Trump did not collude with the Russians. President Trump did not commit obstruction of justice. President Trump is doing his job serving the American people who elected him. And I suggest you do the same. And for goodness sake, look in the mirror. You look like an idiot eating fried chicken for breakfast on the floor of Congress.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.